Over the past 2 years, the intersection of accusations between the US government and the Chinese government has made the trade tensions between these two superpowers more than visible. In the middle of this quarrel is the Huawei company, which has fought its own battles with the US government, such as the race for 5G, the rivalry between Apple and Huawei, and the accusations of espionage at the hands of the Chinese government. But what is the reality behind this quarrel? Is Huawei a modern Trojan horse or a victim of the trade war? Before analyzing this war, let's talk about Huawei. Huawei was founded in 1987 in the southern Chinese city of Shenzhen by the Chinese businessman Ren Zhengfei. The date of its foundation coincided with the emergence of the telecommunications sector, which could be the key to its success. In 2019, after years of evolution and growth, it overtook the giant Apple in smartphone sales for the first time, becoming the second largest seller behind Samsung. Could this competition with Apple be the cause of this rivalry? To find out, let's analyze the key facts that have defined this battle from 2018 to today. In 2018, the director of the FBI, under the cover of the US government, accused Huawei of espionage for the first time. The United States considers Huawei's antennas to be a kind of modern Trojan horse and suspects the company of transmitting data to the Chinese government, exercising a kind of cyber spy. But what does the US base this accusation on? Well, on the military past of Ren, the founder of Huawei. Ren is a former officer of the People's Liberation Army and is part of the Communist Party of China.
Furthermore, in 2018, tensions between Huawei and the US increased when Meng Wanzhou, the daughter of Ren Zhengfei and Huawei's CFO, was arrested on charges of trading with Iran. In 2019, a news item caused panic among Huawei's smartphone users. Huawei was included on the Entity List. What is the Entity List? A blacklist of companies with which American companies are banned from doing business. As a result, Google announced the end of its collaboration with the Chinese company, thus leaving Huawei's smartphone without Google Android. In January 2020, the two superpowers surprised the world by announcing a trade pact between the two countries that is regarded by both sides as a truce. This agreement reduced some of the US tariffs imposed over the last 2 years on Chinese goods. However, just when it seemed that tensions between the two countries were beginning to dissipate, the COVID arrived. At the height of the global COVID-19 pandemic, Donald Trump accused China of hiding information about the virus, claiming to have evidence that the virus was created in a laboratory in Wuhan. Today, the trade war between China and the US is still active. However, following the US presidential elections in November, in which Biden managed to get Trump out of the White House, one of the several unknowns of the new US administration is the following. What will be Joe Biden's relationship with China, and particularly with some of its technology companies such as Huawei? Is this the beginning of the end of the trade war?